welcome back to another edition of Leeds United, The Big Questions. It's going to be a bit of a ranty one, is this one, I'm afraid, so bear with me if you can. Recently, on the social media content, I've been seeing a lot of Daniel Farke diss, which I don't get, and to be honest with you, it's pissing me right off seeing it, so I'd like to address it here if I can. What I'm seeing in the comments is a lot of people saying if we get promoted, they would get rid of Daniel Farke in the summer, or they would give him 5 or 10 games and keep him on a short leash, and if it doesn't go well, then they'd sack him. Well, for those that think that, I'm just going to point you towards this.
Obviously, the biggest decision probably that we had to make in a first team manager, Daniel Farke. Happy to get that appointment made?
Yeah, really happy. He's got a quiet confidence about him that is infectious, magnetic, where, you spend enough time with him around the room, you believe whatever he believes, just because of the confidence by which he carries himself. That's a qualitative thing. The quantitative thing is he's been damn successful, right? He didn't just win the championship twice. He dominated the championship twice. He knows what it takes. He knows the grit. He knows the fight. He knows the blood, sweat, and tears it's going to take to get through the championship. And let me be clear: this isn't a short-term thing either. I don't think he had a fair deck of cards when he got back up to the Premier League, his 2 shots at it. And so that's one thing that we're going to rectify and give him the deck of cards that he needs to be successful once we get back up. Because I think he could be a very, very successful coach across Europe. This isn't just, hey, get us through the championship. He's got a style of play that I think resonates with our supporters, a style of play that I think are the players that we have. It fits the players that we have. He's been known to develop youngsters, and as you know, we've got a great crop of youngsters at the club through the academy as well. And so there's just, and then one thing, he's got a great empathy, which I appreciate. He's got a great understanding for the feelings of people and how the feelings of people, not just players, but coaches and staff and ownership, and how that all interacts to form a good chemistry of a team. And that's one thing that I found really important in American football in a head coach, was having that deep empathy and understanding, and I think he's really got that too.
Listening on together.
And as you can see from that, Parag says, firstly, Daniel wasn't backed at Norwich. He was given, 8 million, I think, to spend, which is nothing. It's not even one player nowadays. He also says that it's a long-term project, so he's going nowhere, and it's not just for the championship, it's for when we get promoted. Daniel's got 2 promotions on his CV and 1 playoff final, which is better than anyone else I can think of. And he's about to be 3 promotions, hopefully. 4 games left. Come on, lads, we can do this. Don't blow it now, please. So, why do people not like Farke, and why do they want rid of him? Your guess is as good as mine. I think, personally, that it's because their favourite players are not getting game time. That's all I can think of. Like Ramazani. Well, have you ever thought that maybe Ramazani's not good enough at the minute to be in the squad? When he's come on and had time, he's not done enough to earn a spot in the team for me. I always thought that you had to earn your spot in the team. And there's no way he's been playing better than Solomon. Unlike Nonto, who's been on recently and done well, scored a goal, and he's earned some game time for himself. Then there's this narrative that Daniel doesn't like players, so he won't play them. Well, what about Schmidt? Because he wouldn't play him, and all of a sudden he's playing now, so that doesn't make sense, does it? Well, we've got last year's Premiership. We've got Leicester, who at the start of the season, their manager Enzo Maresca left, so they had to bring in Steve Cooper, who didn't do too great, but he didn't do bad. and then they decided to sack him and ended up getting Van Nistelrooy in, and it's just gone terribly for them, and they're ending up coming back down. Then you've got Southampton, who had Russell Martin. He wasn't very good, so they sacked him halfway through the season, and that didn't help. They're still coming back down. And then you've got Ipswich, who had Kieran McKenna, who did a great job getting them up, but they've stuck with him, and they're coming back down with him, and it looks like they're going to stick with him again. So you've got 3 different scenarios there, with loads of different managers, and none of them worked. And they didn't work because of the gulf in the gap between the Championship and the Premier League, and the gulf in the difference between players, and they didn't recruit properly. If we go up, fingers crossed, there's only 4 games left. We can do this, boys. They're going to have to throw a lot of money at it. They're going to have to back Daniel. And for me, it's all about the recruitment. They've got to get that right if we're going to stay up. So for all you people that want rid of him in the summer or shortly after, I'm afraid it's bad news, because it looks like he's going to be here for quite a long time yet. There's a lot of really good content creators out there and really good Leeds United channels. There's The View, there's Ought to Know Better, there's Just Joe, there's The Square Ball, and many, many others. And if you haven't already seen them, I'm sure you'll find them. And there's a lot of content creators out there that are rubbish, and I just won't watch them. I used to watch them, but as soon as I start to hear the bullshit, I'm out of there and I'll go watch something else. So my big question to you is, are you backing Farke in the Prem? If you are, come and join the channel. Let's have some fun. Let's be positive about our team, and let's criticise them when it's due. There's nothing wrong with that, but let's be behind them and do what fans are supposed to do: support them. We're playing Oxford tonight at their gaff, and it's not going to be an easy game, but I think we can do it. I think the boys have got enough. It's going to be a lot of pressure on them, but I think they've got what it takes to come through. I'm predicting a 2-1 win to Leeds. Come on, lads, you can do it. We're all behind you. I think we're just coming up to about 200 subscribers, which is absolutely fantastic. And if anybody's watching that hasn't subscribed already, if you could, that'd be brilliant. If you could like, share and comment as well, that'd be great. Thanks for watching. Like, share and comment. And I'll be back again real soon with some more big questions for you. And remember, keep on marching on together. Come on tonight, lads. 3 points. We can do it. Come on. Leeds. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.